From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Ants Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Well, the time is getting closer and closer. It's the Reading Rodeo, May 15th through the 18th. That is next week, folks. That's next week, Wednesday. So if you haven't purchased your tickets already, you might want to do that to make sure you can get them before they all sell out. Go to readingrodeo.com, or you can go to the box office or call at 530-241-8559. All right, let's take a look at our weather headlines. You know, we got a possibility for some thunderstorms in Modoc County, believe it or not. We're still talking about a chance for showers today. Cooler air is still in place, but we'll get some warmer weather coming in later this week. We do have an approaching 90 degrees here. In fact, I think many of us in the valley could even reach 90 and exceed 90 degrees by Friday or through the weekend. But still, overall, no major heat waves. Yes, it'll get into the 90s, but no major heat waves in store for us. A quick glance at your neighborhood for today. Still cool out there, only reaching the upper 60s to about 70 for some of the warmer spots in the valley. Notice the raindrops coming from those clouds there for the mountains and for the coast. Don't expect a lot. I think where we're going to see the heaviest rainfall will be in Modoc County, but that's going to be scattered showers and thunderstorms, right? So this is not going to be a big deal for most of us, but don't be surprised if you hear some rumbles of thunder in Modoc County, eastern Siskiyou County, maybe even northeastern portions of Shasta County as well, and even some of the eastern mountains. So we do have a weak disturbance that's going to really help to drive some of those thunderstorms. You can see right here a little bit of a drive, and just some of that cold and unstable air, these disturbances kind of pushing to our north. That is the kind of the force that we're seeing here for that activity. But I think for the most part, it should be dry in the valley. In fact, we'll take a look at Futurecast here. We're going to take you through the afternoon around 2 p.m. See how we're just seeing a few stray sprinkles, light showers. This is nothing to cancel your outdoor plans over. But this is something you need to watch, because we could be looking at some brief periods of some moderate to even heavy rainfall, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm, especially in Modoc County. But there you can see as you head south, eastern to Hama, making its way into Plumas County. So yeah, this area here, Lassen, Plumas, even eastern, just kind of east of the valley, maybe a stray shower, maybe even a stray thunderstorm as well. Then by tonight, it's gone. And you know what? Our chances for rain at this point, they will be gone for a while. We take you all the way through the day on Tuesday. Yeah, we're looking at mainly sunny skies, just a few clouds for some of the higher elevations. The winds are something I'm monitoring too. They're going to be a little breezy out there today, but I think as we progress over the next few days, winds will get stronger. There'll mainly be a shift more from the north by the time we get into tomorrow, and not to mention your Wednesday. And look at Wednesday. I mean, we're getting those winds upwards of around 20 to even 30 mile an hour gusts in the valley, and some pretty gusty winds along the coast, and even some of the higher elevations. So that's the overall setup right now. You see, these are called what we call isobars. And when they're tightly packed, that basically means gusty winds out there, okay? Now we're going to take you into your Tuesday and Wednesday. We're seeing high pressure build in from the west, low pressure digging from the east. We're sandwiched between the two. This is a classic setup for those gusty north winds for Tuesday, Wednesday, even into Thursday. But by Friday, as high pressure builds even more to the north, low pressure digs to the south, they're spreading apart, and those winds begin to relax as a result. Still some north winds, just not as strong as they will be by midweek. High pressure will be the dominant feature through the weekend. That'll keep our temperatures fairly warm. And on top of that, as I mentioned, maybe looking at temperatures most likely around 90 degrees or higher. But not today. It's still cool out there, coolish. Upper 60s to around 70 for the valley, but obviously cooler in the mountains. See the chance for thunderstorms I do have there in Modoc County. But some of those could kind of leak into northern Lassen County, northeastern Shasta, so places like Bernie, for example, and in the eastern portions of Siskiyou County. Otherwise, the chances are going to be slimmer as you head south. And of course, a stray sprinkle or a light shower, basically for all of Siskiyou, all of the mountains really, including parts of Trinity County as well, but should remain fairly dry for the valley. If you see a stray sprinkle in Reading, don't be surprised, but don't worry about it either. Temperatures, as you can see, ticking up, back up to 90 degrees or higher by Friday and through the weekend. Of course, that's not the case for the coast, inland, or Weaverville, but it's getting warmer there too. In fact, some of the inland areas could be approaching that 90-degree mark as well. And looking at your 7-day forecast for Mount Shasta, Alturas, and Susanville again, I've included that chance with thunderstorms for Alturas, but you can see drier weather for everyone by Tuesday, warming up as we approach the weekend.